Chef Kimi, standing in the kitchen looking excitedly at her magical cookbook. Chef Kimi's hands flipping through the cookbook. The cookbook begins to glow brightly. Chef Kimi's eyes widen in amazement as she watches the glow. A glowing portal opens up in the middle of the kitchen. Chef Kimi steps cautiously towards the glowing portal, still amazed. The group of chefs step through the portal together. Panoramic view of the sushi restaurant, showcasing sushi chefs at work and customers dining. Chef Bella adjusts her chef's hat and looks around, analyzing the restaurant's environment. Chef Amara's eyes sparkle as she notices the artistic presentation of the sushi plates on the counter. Chef Rico laughs gently, pointing at a sushi chef doing a speedy sushi roll. The local sushi chef bows politely to the group as they approach the sushi bar. Chef Kimi bows back and smiles enthusiastically. The chef begins demonstrating how to properly hold a sushi knife. Chef Bella watches carefully, nodding to show she is following the instructions. The chef picks up a piece of fish, explaining the different types used in sushi. Chef Amara listens intently, her eyes fixed on the fish selections. Demonstrates slicing the fish for sushi with precise and fluid movements. Chef Rico looks amazed and attempts to mimic the slicing motion in the air with his hand. Chef Kimi reaches for the rice container on the sushi bar. Close-up of Chef Kimi's hand opening the container, revealing it to be empty. Chef Kimi looks into the empty container, puzzled. Chef Bella notices Chef Kimi's confusion and comes over.
Chef Kimi holding the empty container, showing it to Chef Bella. Chef Bella looks thoughtful and then smiles reassuringly. Both chefs start to look around the kitchen for an alternative rice supply. Chef Bella addresses the group with a confident smile. Chef Kimi's face lights up with renewed hope. Chef Rico jumps excitedly in agreement. Chef Amara nods thoughtfully, looking intrigued by the possibility. The group gathers their belongings and heads towards the exit of the sushi restaurant. Panoramic view of the bustling local market filled with colorful food stalls and busy vendors. Chef Amara walks slowly past various stalls, her eyes wide with fascination at the food presentations. Display of exotic fruits artistically arranged, which catches Chef Amara's attention. Chef Rico wearing a big smile, holding a tropical fruit, joking with the vendor. The vendor laughs heartily at Chef Rico's joke and offers samples of the fruit to him. Wide shot showing an array of different types of rice displayed at the stall. Chef Bella approaches the vendor, pointing at the sushi rice. The vendor smiles, picking up a bag of sushi rice. Chef Bella listens intently, nodding as the vendor speaks. The vendor gestures towards the rice bags while explaining. Chef Kimi looks at the rice with curiosity, then turns to Chef Bella with a question. Chef Bella nods and addresses the vendor in his language. The vendor places a bag of sushi rice on the counter. The chefs return to the sushi restaurant, carrying bags of fresh ingredients and rice. Chef Kimi excitedly shows the bag of sushi rice to the local sushi chef. The local sushi chef smiles and nods approvingly at the rice. Chef Kimi opens the bag of rice and pours some into a wooden rice tub. Chef Bella demonstrates washing the rice by swirling water around it. Chef Amara is arranging various colorful ingredients on a platter, inspired by the market visit. Chef Rico is mixing wasabi and soy sauce in a small dish, laughing as he does it. The chefs, guided by the local sushi chef, start rolling sushi together, following his techniques. The local sushi chef tastes a piece of sushi made by the chefs. Close-up of the sushi piece being picked up by chopsticks. The chef smiles and nods in approval after tasting the sushi. Chef Kimi beams with pride and relief. Chef Amara shares a delighted look with Chef Kimi and Chef Rico. Chef Bella applauds their efforts and looks proud. The group of chefs, along with the local sushi chef, share a group high five. Chef Kimi claps her hands joyfully with a big smile. Chef Bella gives a thumbs up and a warm smile. Chef Kimi reaches out and slowly closes the magical cookbook. The glowing portal flickers and gradually disappears.